Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, and you guys can tell my camera quality is completely different because I'm actually filming on my tablet right now. But I really like the way it looks, and I'm hoping when I do have to upload the video, it's not going to take as long as it does when I film with my phone. But today I want to talk about a topic that's kind of related to friendship. So I recently, not recently, but I think 4 months ago, I made a video saying that I give up making friends. And my update to my situation regarding that is I am still in that phase where I I give up on anything that has to really do with friendship and friends. Um, to be honest, I have still been putting myself out there and I've still been trying to put myself out there and to, try to make friends and stuff. For example, at at the church, if I'd say I usually attend, then I'd be lying. But the church that I go to, I've joined a life group, in an attempt to be able to connect with individuals and connect with people. And even at church itself, I met someone who I consider an acquaintance, and it just did not go through. Like I was constantly asking the person if we could hang out, if we could do something together, because that's what I'm supposed to do, right? If that wasn't something that I was doing, then I'd be at fault, for not doing that. But that's what I have been doing, and that's what I had been doing. And still, there's probably going to be some issue with the way I was doing it. So, yeah, just all the more reasons for me to embrace, to learn how to really embrace, the fact that I'm just someone who, like, I don't make friends easily, because the type of friendships that I seek are meaningful friendships. I really do seek meaningful friendships with people who are just willing to be meaningful and honest. And I'm not perfect, so my approach could be imperfect, but usually I just try to find common interest, and I just, I ask, the person if they are willing to go on a walk or if they're willing to hang out. That's usually all it is. I don't think I'm not the best social butterfly, but I don't think the way I'm going about it um is the worst way compared to how other people go about it. I know people would like go out together for a beer or go out together to drink, and they bond over that. They bond over the fact that they drink together, things like that. Um, and for me, it's like I'm just also trying to bond. We don't even have to have common interests. Um, that's how bad at one point, I really felt like I just wanted a friend. We don't even have to have common interests. We just need to be both willing to open ourselves up to the possibility of getting to know someone new. And that's another thing that I'm realizing. It's like, just because you want to get to know people, it doesn't mean that people want to get to know you. And yeah, you have to keep that in mind. You have to be mindful over the fact that there are people out there who um people are just as responsible for their lives as you are responsible for your life. So um the same way you are putting yourself out there and trying your hardest to um get to know people and put yourself in a position where you're getting to know people, it's the same way people also have the same responsibility in doing that for themselves. And if they aren't doing that for themselves, it has nothing to do with anything that you are doing. or any fault on your side or any fault on your end, and it has everything to do with them. So please don't blame yourself, if you are struggling to connect with people on on the level you want to connect with them, be it superficially or meaningfully. um I will always like say prayer is the key. And even saying this right now does make me feel somewhat emotional, because sometimes I think to myself, like, has God given up on me when it comes to um praying to him about what I want, which is meaningful connections. Um I it's not like I've never had, meaningful friendships in my life. Actually, I have, and my most meaningful friendships, the people with whom I had these meaningful friendships are still somewhat in my life, but because of what they have going on in their life, and I can say that confidently because I have struggled. I have tried my best to maintain contact with these individuals. I tried my best to make, even when I was going through a lot. I God is my ultimate witness that I struggled, and I really tried to maintain the best possible contact I could with this person, which is texting them, calling them, because we live far apart. But that didn't work out. That it didn't work out. Um, because they are busy, they have things going on in their lives, and for whatever reason, I don't know. I know that I did my part, and where I know I'm going wrong is not having the patience to wait maybe like 3 years without talking to my meaningful friend. And then they kind of remember me after 3 years and talk to me again. I know that's where I'm going wrong, but some people might also argue that if somebody has to go 3 years to think about you before they think about you and they reach out to you, like, that's not a meaningful friend. you know that's not somebody who views you as a meaningful friend. You might view them as a meaningful friend because you reach out to them, and people can only reach out so much. Like there comes a point where, yeah, the only one reaching out, and it's like you reach out and you get no text back for like 3 to 4 days, and it's like, okay, so what am I really doing wrong? Yeah. um yeah, anyways, I thank you guys for watching this video. It's just a rant, and if you're able to relate to this somehow, just comment down below. And yeah, bye.